Now, from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee from our studios, still inside here in the Arnolds Park Amusement Park. Chris Swanson's here. I tell you, the buddy will be talking outside here in not too long. And
Hallelujah!
I always want to take a moment to thank you and thank the park for letting me use your green room during the cold months and.
We gotta have great. Those cold months, but
yeah, I know. Well, we have to.
But we're looking so forward to being outside, aren't we?
Are we ever? And we're here, and we're just. I love when we get to this time of the year, and as we're sitting here. There is just activity left and right out here at the park.
What's so fun is all the international students are starting to show up day by day.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden there's all these new faces and they all got smiles. They're so excited to be here. They're all dressed very warm right now because they're like, this is cold. But they're arriving every day and
you got the great dormitories there on the west side.
Yeah. And so we're arming them with sweatshirts and they're helping out, getting everything ready. There's so many. We had a lot of smaller projects over this winter.
Sure.
And it's going to make a lot of big differences in the park area. It's so much fun because there's a lot of new rides. There's things changing. And so when you come to the park, it's going to be like kind of a new experience for you. It's really fun. I mean, we're putting an arcade in the Legend store.
Right.
And then in the park, we took a booth that had a basketball game in it.
Right.
Because we bought a new basketball game. So that's in the park.
Okay.
So we pulled it out of the games area, and then we put new games in that too. Like one of the games it's this big, huge, colorful game. And all it is if you could stop it at 10 seconds exactly.
Oh.
And if you stop it at 10 seconds exactly, you win whatever big prize is in there.
Wow.
I tried it.
It would take me 10 seconds to make the decision.
The first time I did it, I hit it at 2 seconds. I'm like, well, I'm a little off there.
Would you believe our reflexes don't improve with age?
So, just a lot of fun new things light up, and I'm just, and thank goodness for all the electrician companies. They're all coming in, and we're landscaping, and there's just so many things. We've got a new kitchen for the Lakeview deck, and so they're just trying to finalize that. Darby and Gabe have a new menu that I'll be excited to share what they're going to have for food up there. Darby's got some fun drinks, and so that Lakeview deck is going to become a whole new experience this summer.
And this weekend we can be up there, right?
You bet. And we're
Mother's Day. I mean,
I know. How fun! I hope the weather cooperates. But
I'm knocking on wood, and it's looking okay.
Yeah.
Like we said before we got going here, green space should be good and green.
But everything's beautiful now outside.
Yeah, very lush.
But the Lakeview deck. Brand new kitchen, state of the art, and what you'll do is they'll make it downstairs. You'll order upstairs while you're sitting up there, and then they'll bring the food up there from the kitchen down below. But so a lot of new changes. We got live music starting up there May 24th with Luke Fox. I told him he's kicking off the summer. I gave him a big responsibility. Buddy, you're kicking off the summer.
No pressure, Luke. You better be good.
So, just a lot of live music, but right now I think everybody's wondering about the Queen.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with Her Majesty? Right? Well, it's supposed to go in the water next week.
Right.
Bob Ginger of Ginger Painting and Sandblasting. We were talking a little bit ago that Bob paints water towers for a living, and he decided that he had time to help us with the painting of the Queen too.
So standing on the top of the Queen with a roller really doesn't bother him.
No, man, it takes a special person to paint water towers. So we're hoping that he brings that talent and paints the Queen too.
Seeing her red, white, and blue out there.
You bet. And we so it'll hit the waters next week for the captains all to test the equipment and things like that. Windows will still need to go. The windows the company's like they're coming, but they haven't shown up yet. There's so many things out of our control that makes you nervous. But in the end, it all works out.
With any, reconstruction, right? It's always that way. Supply and demand, and sometimes your demand is a lot higher than the supply. So
because it's like there was people working on that constantly all winter long. There was not a time when people weren't working on it, and now we're just in those final stretch of getting things ready. But people, hopefully, you'll see it out in the water next week. But the first public cruise won't be till May 25th.
Okay.
And then we'll kick off the
Memorial
summer
Day weekend there.
So you might see the boat out and about, but the official first cruise is May 25th.
Well, you got to have a shakedown cruise.
I know.
Got to have a shakedown cruise. Yeah.
And we're hoping once we get everything complete, we'll invite you out and you can video and show people the differences that have been done.
Yes.
And just want to reiterate, it's not all going to be completed for this summer. It's going to come back out of the water next fall again to try to finalize everything. Okay. But it's gonna be, you're going to see so many improvements this summer, and the best thing is it should run all the time with all new equipment. Yeah. That's exciting.
Well, but when something is 30 years old, equipment-wise, it needs to get things fixed up.
So one other thing I got to talk about that's out of our control. And I didn't tell you about this, but so this fall, when the season was over, we loaded up all the coaster cars and sent them out to Philadelphia Coasters. Okay. And they are refurbishing all the coaster cars. We don't have them back yet.
Oh.
They've been out there all winter, all fall, winter. Now it's spring. They said we were going to have them, and we don't quite have them back yet.
Oh, okay.
And they all fit on one truck. So once they're repainting them right now.
Oh, okay.
But what they did is, you don't realize, but those coaster cars, they're made of, there's wood on those.
Yeah.
There's obviously iron, and then all the leather upholstery. So all the seats got redone, all the wood got redone.
It's a time-consuming thing to do it right.
Right, because they want to make the restoration look to the period of the pieces, And so if you go to their website, they do work for coaster companies all over the world.
Right.
But when they're finished with them, they look really nice.
You can't have the water tower guy just take a brush.
Yeah. So we're being patient. Our free night is next Friday, the 17th.
Yeah.
We're not sure if the coaster cars will be back for that.
Again, out of your control.
Right. Yeah.
What time does free night get started?
5:30 7:30. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's one of those. It gives all of our new operators a chance to run the rides and interact with people, and you don't get a chance to ride a lot of rides because in 2 hour period with a lot of people
then
at the park.
Lot of people, So and then the next day on that Saturday
we open.
It's open, baby.
Yeah. Let's bring
good
it
to
on.
say. That is good to say.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Yes, it is. And so we just, with all the music and all the new rides, and people are going to be, I think, really amazed at what has been going on around here, and just know that we had deadlines for everything, but sometimes deadlines change.
I think people can understand that. I mean, that's just out of your control. And this upcoming week, next week, you're going to have students. I mean, you're going to have time for all your new people to learn the rides.
Thanks for bringing that up. It started out as Dare Days, and now we were talking that now it's just a way for schools. It's part of every year they come, but they maybe reward different ways, whether it's great test scores or just the students have been wonderful all year and they deserve to do something.
Yes.
And so starting next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we had to move it into the following week also just because we've had so many schools respond. Right now we're well over 5,000 kids that'll be enjoying the park next week for no charge.
Yeah.
You know, thanks to the Gift a Smile program, a lot of that. You know, we're able to do that for all these students. And like we had talked, you know, we have people coming even from southern Minnesota, Sioux Falls. I mean, these are schools that just the word is getting out further and further.
I mean, isn't that a wonderful testament to what Arnolds Park, with all the work that's gone on here the last few years, of what it's becoming and what it is and what it means to people as well.
And you know, we always, not kiddingly, but we always talk about making memories, and we're just spreading those memories further and further, which is that's so cool. You know, I love it.
Those seeds that you'll be planting next week with those 5,000 students. You know, you and I'll be long gone, and they'll be bringing their children and grandchildren. So that's cool.
That is, and the park, a lot of it looks like what their parents maybe saw, and now we're making some changes, but yet we're keeping the historic side of things, but trying to add some new things too. So exciting. Just a lot of it all can blend together for sure.
It can. We all have our own memories of how Arnolds Park was at the time, and those are ours.
Right.
You know, no one can take those away from us. And our prodigy will have different ones and remember different things, and that's cool.
You know, even just like we talk about the rides and new rides coming in, but you look at the music and all the different genre of music we're doing. I mean, we're reaching out to mass people. You know, I mean, just if you like Frank Sinatra, or if you like country, or Three Dog, just the blend of different kinds of music, and it's just fun to bring all those people here, and just kind of like a little melting pot in Northwest Iowa here.
So the memories are ready to start again, making them this summer. And I assume season tickets, the day passes, all that online.
You bet. You can everything online at arnoldspark.com or roofgardenballroom.com, and there's daily passes, there's queen passes, there's raceway passes. You can get combination passes where you might want to ride the queen and go ride rides in the park. All kinds of different things. We didn't raise prices from last year. We kept everything the same, and
very good.
Come on and enjoy.
Oh, we're so lucky, Chris, and then everybody's, of course, so excited that we're at this point, and you and I are going to have lots of fun things to talk about
every week
over the next 20 weeks or so.
We definitely will.
Yeah, very good. All right, my friend, as always, thanks for taking time with me. You bet. Chris Swanson again here, Arnolds Park Amusement Park. Oh, we're just so ready to go, but don't forget about the Lakeview deck open this weekend as well. We thank Chris for his time. We thank you, as always, for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by West Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. The headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.